The views and opinions on this podcast do not necessarily reflect those of the executive producer or the sponsors. They are those of the hosts and guests only. We believe freedom of conscience means the right to speak free, to think and believe as you will without the imposition of official coercive power over those beliefs. Liberty cannot exist when people are forced to conform their thoughts and expression to an official viewpoint. Differences of opinion are the natural byproducts of a vibrant, free society. Thank you. Live from Studio Diablo in Chicago, Illinois, this is MK Ultrasound.
Get with the countdown.
I speak jive.
Forget it, man. Blast off for Kicksville. Shake this square world. Blast off for Kicksville.
I speak jive.
Forget it, man. Get with the countdown.
I speak jive.
All
Forget
right.
it, man.
Happy New Year. Happy 2026, everybody. We're a week late out of the gate because yours truly was near death with that new strain of the flu going around, but I'm alive and kicking. I'm with Ellen the Felon.
Yes.
Magic Max Bravo.
Hey there.
And on the phone, one of our truest, bluest friends of all time, my good friend, Peter Guellard.
Hello, guys.
What's
happening?
You have another project. Now, we played you earlier this year, DEATÐ B LØVE, and we're going to be playing 3 new songs from that. You'll be editing, so this will also be videos, so everybody can enjoy the videos. And I just want to say, first of all, right out the gate, thank you, Linda, in upstate Michigan, for sending me the Theraflu and getting me through a week of hell. William Zimmerman, your publicist, my friend, he put together a GoFundMe to keep this website going and this podcast going. And thanks to you, Peter, we hit the goal of $715 today.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yay.
Great. Congratulations.
We had Jay, the singer from the Cox, sent us a donation. Jason Moit sent Jamie Roberts, who I know from Roadrunner Records and Typo Negative, she sent a donation. Monica Everson's Side, another big publicist I've known since the 90s. She donated. Mark Panic, Evan Thomas, the publicist, Ethan of former Cleopatra Records, a singer for Spawn Ranch, he donated. My boys out in Lockport, Dave Gans, Brian Bones, Steve Penns, they all donated. Amy Bright, she donated. Dan Milligan, also from the same band, Mary's Window and the Joy Thieves, they both donated. Jason Harmon, Evan Mitchell, Evan Thomas. We had I know that Dave McAnally kicked in a good chunk of money. So thanks to all these guys for their help. That way that we can keep this thing going. It's not cheap. It's not cheap to get a good website and a good podcast. And Pete, you know how expensive thing is. You just showed us a new video this morning that we can't show yet, but that didn't look cheap at all.
It's coming. This is going to be a video that we are releasing the same day that our new album, our debut album, 444, is going to be released. It is February the 20th this year.
That video didn't look... it looked kind of pricey.
It cost me a chunk, I would say, yes.
Yes, so you know how it is. You also, you have 3 videos that we're going to show this hour for those people who are going to be watching on YouTube. So when you get that out, we'll make sure everybody knows. But Pete, I think by now everybody knows our background, our friendship. We go back to 93 when you first came to the States and went to the Art Institute of Pittsburgh and your first band, Mace. I've worked with you every project you've ever had, like 30.
That's
30,
about right, Alex.
Yeah,
yep.
Like 30 some years, man. And it's been a pleasure, man. It's great to watch you grow as I grow. It's amazing watching what you do. It just fascinates
Likewise.
me. So tell us about this project. Inga, explain to everybody what you're all about and what this project is.
To explain this project, I have to go back a little bit, about a year and a half, where I was still with DEATÐ. That was my previous band. And during that time, I took on a side project. And that side project was a remix for Polish electro band called Non-Electro. The singer of that project was Inga. I did a remix. She loved the remix. We started talking about putting more music together. Meantime, we actually did 2 or 3 remixes for other Polish artists. And one thing led to another, and here we are in a band. We decided we're going to be writing music together. We're going to try to record as much material. And even though she lives in Warsaw and I live here in Pittsburgh, we decided that at least 2-3 times a year, we are going to do live shows. And one of those shows already happened in October in Warsaw. That was our debut, Polish debut, I would say. Yeah, so that's how it's going.
And hopefully we'll get you here to Chicago. But when you, and yeah, we're definitely going to get you to Chicago. That's goes without saying.
Yeah.
But you had mentioned like possibility of doing like holograms.
Yeah, because, the rest of the band, of course, let me introduce the rest of the band. It's Pam Simmons on guitar and Joe Palermo on drums. This is a live band. And while we play live, there are 4 musicians on stage. However, we like to play. So we decided that even though Inga is not going to be here and we're electronically based band, it means that we play with a click track. The click track is synchronized to the video. The video is synchronized with the lights, etc. So it was pretty much natural thing to add image of Inga, pre-recorded image of Inga, performing those songs while the live band plays around that holographic image. So that's pretty much an idea. And we are very much looking into those 3D virtual super duper holographic projectors, which are pretty much became quite affordable now. And we're simply going to have Inga for those American shows here as Obi-Wan Kenobi, as a hologram, singing with us as, in a live form, pretty much.
Right.
That sounds fun, man. I mean, you've always been one step ahead of the curve as far as technology goes. I mean, even as far back as Mace, you've always been ahead of that. How do you stay on top of these things as far as technology?
I think it comes to me in natural way. I mean, I love checking out new things. I'm a Gemini. I like changes. And I always look for something new. And that's pretty much natural that I would look into technology as I am dealing with technology while writing music.
And that comes in handy, especially I noticed during, and you were on top of that during the lockdown, during COVID, you were recording songs with people in different areas. And then I noticed a lot of other bigger bands started doing that. But that's the nice thing about recording these days is you don't actually have to be in the same studio now to record your record, to record your parts.
That's pretty much how our project with Inga came up to life. Because of internet, we have the ability now to send files within seconds to each other. And in this way, we can actively participate in recording process at the same time, assuming that both people have like a home studio where they can record and process those files and send it over. And that's how we wrote the whole album, pretty much sending files back and forth and recording on top of the other file.
The videos that we'll be showing, were you in the same town for those, or did you do those with technology? Did you use images and put them in on film? How did that work?
I think the I don't know which one you guys gonna play first, but the video for "Strong Inside," our first single from 444 album, was done in a way that Inga and I were filmed in Warsaw, and the drummer and the guitar player were filmed here in Pittsburgh, but we used the same kind of a background to record them, to tape them, so we could compose it, put a composite of 4 people together playing as if they're on the same stage. That was pretty simple, actually. That didn't take much, just a little bit of color grading and setting up 2 screens.
That's fascinating. And the color grading thing is key, right?
Absolutely, because this way you can get 2, 3, 4 footages close together, so they feel like one continuous thing.
Kind of what you're going to do with this show. Hopefully.
Right.
Now, Ellen, you're kind of quiet over there. You got anything to add?
I just want to say, aside from the music, one of the things that I love about what you do, Peter, is your visual sensibility. It's amazing. Like, amazing.
I'm a visual guy,
Yes.
and my memory is visual memory mostly. I have hard time remembering names, numbers, but I do remember pictures, and especially moving pictures.
Yeah, well, it shows in all the videos you do. So that's like, takes everything to kind of the next level for me when I see and listen
Thank
to
you.
your stuff.
Yeah, he's always. I remember back when I first started working with you, even before I started MK Ultra. I saw you on like public access television, and you had already been. You were new to America, new to Pittsburgh, and you were always already making your own videos, and you did that all the way back. I mean, in the beginning.
Not only that, but they kind of freaked out when we brought Dominatrix to CCTV.
I was going to say your presentation
TV
itself,
studio.
your visual presentation itself.
Right? we were not that typical Pittsburgh band that that would come and yeah, it was kind of quite a novelty for those people here in Pittsburgh. So.
Hey, before we kick it off, I do want to say I saw your former band, the Electric Hellfire Club, on Halloween down in Tampa, Florida. Thomas has got a hell of a fucking band now, man. I mean, I am so happy for him, aren't you?
Right on.
He just,
yeah, totally.
They have a bigger...
I spoke with Thomas just a few days ago, and we talked about me doing a remix for a new Electric Hellfire Club song.
Their cult following. I saw them 8 years ago when they did their reunion with the original lineup in Florida. It was a good turnout, but this time I couldn't fucking believe it. The merch sold out. The line for merch was unreal. I was first one in. I talked to his wife, Mary. She was working merch, and I wish I would have bought what I wanted then, because by the time I went to buy what I wanted, it was sold out. I got 2 candles and a shirt. That was it. Their following is huge. I'm there. Excuse me. People I knew coming over to me. People like last time I was the only person from Chicago there. This time there was a handful of us. I met people from Columbus, Ohio, from Pittsburgh, from all over. This photographer, this foreign lady who shoots Hollywood vampires, she was there. I mean, it is unbelievable.
I thought you would have learned your message about getting merch early, like from when we went to ACDC.
Yeah, right.
Get the merch early, the stuff you want, get it right away, because that's
explain that one so it doesn't leave people blind.
Oh yeah, we went to see ACDC in 2015 at Wrigley Field, and what was so unique about that merch is they actually had baseball jerseys designed with ACDC logos. They mimicked the Cubs look completely, except it was ACDC logo instead of the Cubs logo. Instead of the baseball, the brand, the logo, it had Angus with his fist raised, the guitar. It was just a total mimic of a jersey, and we saw that as we were drinking outside before we went to the show, and the merch trailer outside, right, Alex?
Yeah, and I said, Max, take my money, go.
Yeah, I said, we were both eyeing the jersey at the same time. I said, let's get that, not a stupid T-shirt. And he goes, here, take the money. And I went and got They were almost $200 each.
As much as our tickets.
But as soon as we got in, we put them on immediately. People were asking us, "Where the hell did you get that?" I'm like, "Right here,
Dude,
guys."
Those
And they sold out so fast.
Unfucking believable. And they're nice shirts.
Very nice. I wear mine to Cubs games.
But Hellfire Club had a lot of fucking
And you
merch.
should have bought that right away, the cool stuff.
And Thomas, like, I hope that he's going to set up a store because he'll make a lot of fucking money. And the one thing I couldn't believe is like Cleopatra didn't carry the Kiss the Goat. Because I was praying and hoping for the purple vinyl, like they did the orange vinyl. They never did the purple vinyl. And that was very sad. So I guess like he's doing his own label or his own thing. Do you know exactly, Peter?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, they're going to make a shitload of money on merch. I'll tell you that. I sold a Hellfire Club t-shirt online from the last time I saw them in 2018 or 2016. Yeah, 2016. I got $150 for it. And now I can imagine I get more. But now I've got a new shirt, but I don't know if I want to part with it. Anyway, that was your old band, Hellfire Club. And boy, that was a fucking fun ride for you. How about you? You were with Thomas and Richter at their prime.
You have a good prime story for us?
We can say that. Yeah.
Do you have a good prime anecdote story for us from your days on the road with them?
I'd rather not.
He's got too many. He's got too many.
Can't say.
Then you would have to kill me if I tell you.
All I can tell you about Hellfire, you saw the video of the fight, right?
Right.
In Cincinnati.
Oh,
before
absolutely.
Peter was in the band.
Yeah.
That's when they opened for Godflesh. That was every night with these guys. Every night was something. Always. And
we got kicked out from freaking Laga in Pittsburgh. I mean, come on, man. Seriously.
Why is the DEATH by Love album titled 444?
It has to do with numerology and symbolism. That's Inga's idea,
Okay.
which I subscribe to as well. In a nutshell, 444 signifies a guardian angel, and the route that each of us take in their life and go along. And it's pretty much the force that takes care of you while you going somewhere where you want to go.
Got it. Okay, we're going to start the first song, Solano. Is that correct? Did I pronounce that correctly?
Yeah, you got it right. Yep.
Thanks. Never know with the Polacks. The video is great. What's a little bit of background on the song and the video? Just set this up for everybody.
Well, it was very cool to shoot because we actually got ourselves inside the historic Heinz factory, which is now totally empty. Big production building with a huge columns, and it looks very mysterious, I would say, and kind of spooky. So we thought it would fit very well to our idea of the song, and it just worked out perfectly. I love this place, and I think we got as much use out of it as we could.
Got it. All right, so here we go. Without further ado, a new song from DEATH by Love. This is Solano on the MK Ultrasound podcast.
Childish joy in cold basement. Some bad memories in my head. Let me return to dawn of remembrance. Shoot the roses from the paradise gardens. so blind man, no purpose, no hope, no love, no love, no love. I want to hear silence, I want to see nothing. Rude eyes of blind men, no purpose, no hope, no love, 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 no love.
Hello, MK Ultra listeners. You might recognize this voice. Dave McAnally here from Derision Cult. Hung out on the podcast a few times over the last year, and I'm here to tell you that on Friday, February 6th, my band Derision Cult will be playing at Goat Village in Norwich, Illinois, which I've come to learn is basically Chicago within Chicago. We're bringing some new tunes, old tunes, some pretty cool new surprises to this cool new place. We're going to be joined by Strident, Escape, and Would You Kindly. Show starts at 9, and it's brought to you by Sound Fury Magazine. You can get tickets online at soundfurymagazine.com or follow us at derisioncult.com. You can get them there, and I hope you get in on them early because we expect this to sell out. Let's kick off February proper. That is Friday, February 6th at the Goat Village in Norwich, Illinois. We'll see y'all there, man.
Oh, yeah, looking forward to that one, Max.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be my first night out of the year because I missed 2 shows last week and I was sick. Jeff Given's band, which I never miss, at Carol's.
And then you didn't even tell me he was here.
Well, I told you like 6 months ago, but I didn't talk to anybody when I was sick. And then Sweet Spot played Thursday, the girl that worked the merch booth at Fashion Pussycat.
Right.
But, yeah, Pete, there's a new venue out here. Maybe we'll get you in there.
Yeah, we got to check it out.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And my friend Dave Horniak owns it, the guy that owns Livewire and Underground Lounge. So we'll get you at one of these places, Peter. It'll be easy. We just got to get you here.
Or your holograph.
Your what?
Or your hologram.
Yeah.
Hologram, yeah.
Holygram.
Hologram. Oh, that's good. I like it. Got to write it down.
Actually, it's more like unholygram. When we're talking about Alex.
Yeah, with me, it's an unholygram.
Unholygram.
You were going to say something.
Peter, another thing that is so fascinating to me about what you're doing with DEATC B LØVE is the chemistry with you and Inga. I mean, visually and, obviously in the music, and it's crazy good.
You know what it is? We grew up listening to the same band. When we first time met and we talk about music and we were mentioning the same bands over and over again, that was almost scary because each of us liked exactly the same band. So I think the chemistry on stage comes from our music education and the likeness of certain I don't know how to say it, stylistics maybe. That's why we're so close together when it comes to performing and writing music and even the way how we try to look on stage.
It's an authentic shared interest and focus for both of you.
Right.
Of the styles of music that you were, like you said, educated on.
Right. Well, it's if somebody asked me to describe what kind of a music we play, it's like a mixture. We're pretty eclectic because we can write a hard-hitting industrial tune. In the same album, we'll have a trip-hop tune, which is like really, chill out and slow.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a huge spread, but we also like to add to it a little bit elements of Middle Eastern music because Inga.
I like that, by the way. That was really cool.
She's got some Middle Eastern blood in her, so it's natural to her, the way she sings, the way she's vocalizing, and the whole sensitivity and the nature of performance that she puts out is pretty much comes from the bottom of her heart. I feel this way, like this comes from her roots and from her heart. And what I like about her performing on stage is that she, to me at least, she seems very, very honest the way how she sings. Not too many singers can do that, but looking at her, watching her perform is like, wow, this girl can tell the story.
From her heart, yeah. It comes from her
Right.
core. It's from her core.
Hey, did you know that,
Right.
you know that Peter doesn't get sick?
Alex does.
No,
Peter
no, I
doesn't get sick.
never got COVID, man. I never got cold. Nothing.
I think you're a vampire, man.
No, maybe he really is an alien from space.
Yeah, man, yeah, Peter.
No, I eat
Illegal
healthy,
alien.
You know, I eat healthy and I stay out of trouble. Oh, let me put it this way.
Unlike this guy. Some things never change. I'm trying. I asked Peter for his address back in November because, I like to send Christmas cards out. Although I don't celebrate, Christmas in the traditional sense. I like to send goofy fucking cards out. Some of them,
and you did.
So when I asked Peter for his address, he says, "You're not going to send me a hooker, are you?"
Oh my God.
Because that's what one would expect.
Yeah.
I didn't expect anything less than that, my brother.
Man.
That's pretty funny, though. That was like great.
Right.
You're not. He sends me his address. He goes, "You're not going to send me a hooker, are you?" And then people were still opening. I get like the one I sent to Adam Beckvar. His mother-in-law just passed away. So Mary, sorry for your loss. But he just opened his card. I sent him fucking Black Santa Claus.
You sent me that last year, I think.
Which one did you get, Pete? Which card?
What's that? Say it again.
Which card did I send you?
You know what? I have to dig it out because, again, I'm like a short-term memory kind of guy.
I know it had to be funny, and like Melita and I were filling out the cards, and I was like telling her to like write this note in there, and then she would ask me what it meant, and she said, "I wish you would tell me what it meant before I wrote it in there." It's like Steve Pence, I write BH, then she's like, "What's BH stand for?" I said, "Big homo." I sent to our friend Justin. I sent a card to him, and but all these jokes that Melita is still learning about. That's the thing I love about her. She doesn't get offended by me. Like she does not get offended at all, and actually she defends me. Like she taught me how to say "cunt" in her language, and like I posted.
How do you say "cunt" in her
exactly.
language?
That's what I
said. Charnel. No, but I posted
Dude,
on
I
Facebook.
hear a very heavy American accent on you while you say that word.
See?
So, as a Charnel,
How should he
It
say
wouldn't pass. It wouldn't pass in their native land.
So she taught me how to say "cunt," which is her favorite American word, and so I posted on Facebook, and her friends from Georgia were like, "Alex," and she said, defended me, which I'm not used to. She said, "He's about the freedom of speech, and he can say whatever the fuck he wants." I'm like, "Whoa, I'm not used to that." So yeah, she doesn't dissuade me from
being Alex.
Yeah, which is nice. Strong Inside. That's the next song, Peter. This is the one, the video you were talking about. You shot the Heinz Factory?
Yes.
No.
No. This wasn't in Heinz. We shot it in Łódź, Poland.
Oh.
It was another factory which we found just by accident and decided just to break in and shoot the video real quick.
You just broke in? Do you get permits for everything, or do you ever have to like dance around the permit thing?
The proper answer is yes, you should have a permit
exactly.
if you are shooting at private property.
We were shooting,
but we didn't know who the private was.
We were shooting a Ron Marks video. You're a former bandmate of yours, Ron Marks, his band Subsonic. We shot 3 videos for him here. And one day the police came and we were shooting in front of a church, which was appropriate. And the police came, do you have a permit? And somehow we got away with it. But yeah, permits you legally should have. You're shaking.
Well, if you shoot on private property, yes, but not in a public place. Absolutely, you don't have to.
You look like
unless you're blocking traffic, and then you need to have a city permit for blocking traffic.
Ellen, you look like you were going to say something.
No, I'm just, hey, yeah, I know Peter. He's got to do what he's got to do.
But you have a great background in film.
Yeah.
So you know these things.
Well, sort of. I mean,
If it's unknown owner property, I think it's up for grabs.
Right. There's an official answer, and then you
especially in Poland.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is Strong Inside from DEATC B LØVE on the MK Ultra Sound Podcast.
I'm building walls to keep me safe, but
day starts with a cup of get the fuck out of bed coffee from Martin Atkins and Dark Matter Coffee. Go to darkmattercoffee.com. Look for the big red logo that says get the fuck out of bed. America runs on damage, and it all starts with a cup of get the fuck out of bed coffee. There are 10 commandments and there are 7 deadly sins, but there is only one MK Ultra magazine. Visit us daily online at www.mkultramagazine.com for entertainment news, reviews, and interviews. mkultramagazine.com, home of Alexander's Diary of a Damned Man. That's mkultramagazine.com.
So just about 1 month and your record drops, Peter. Any record release parties or anything that we should know about?
Well, we are going to celebrate. We're going to have to wait till July when we're going to celebrate our release at Hustle Party Festival in Poland.
Oh, nice.
Maybe we should go as holograms, Alex.
Yeah, we'll go as holograms.
No holograms there. Inga's going to be there in her own flesh.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Yes, this is like one of the biggest goth industrial festivals in Europe. Usually 3-4 days in the middle of the summer. Festival is at the grounds of 13th century Gothic castle, and the stage is placed on its courtyard. It's absolutely incredible place to perform. Having this huge Gothic tower behind you on stage, it's magical.
Nice.
I did play there once in 2019 with my old band Blitzkrieg, and I remember it. That was one of the best shows, like the coolest shows I played in my life so far. So I really look forward to this year and going there and playing with Inga and with my guys from here, from Pittsburgh.
And you've got a good publicist. You know, I was happy to see the Mooncoil logo on your press kit. By the way, that's a really nice press kit. The EPK.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, that's William. William is taking care of us. We also have another publicist in Europe, Andrzej Dobrzyński. He pretty much put together my promo tour that I went to Poland for in November, and together with Inga, we visited a whole bunch of radio stations and we did interviews. And my stay ended there with the show that we did in Warsaw. You know, it was a great week, very intense. We had lots to do, but I love what we did, and we hope to come back again to do even more.
Yeah, and we definitely want to get you here in Chicago for sure.
Yes.
With Ayatoya, I think that would be a great lineup.
Sure, two Polish, ex-Polish, I might say.
Yeah. That's just wild. It's so wild how it actually. This kind of goes back to William, because I know of William because of working with Mortis. Mortis worked with Ayatoya, with Anya, and then you and Anya are from the same fucking town in Poland.
Not only from the same town, from the same hood.
Oh, wow.
Wow. What's that hood like?
Bałuty. It used to be kind of, shady place, especially in the 70s, 80s, even 90s. You could get beat up if you didn't know where you're going, honestly. But now it's just as cool as the rest of Łódź. I mean, it improved tremendously since Poland joined European Union, and it's just like any other big European city, I guess.
So before we wrap up with you, go ahead and shoot your load, man. Tell us like anything that we need to know that you want people to know about this project, about upcoming things, events, more videos. Just go for it.
Well, again, our record comes out on February 20th, and tomorrow, January 20th, we are releasing the video and the single, Selena, promoting the record. The biggest show we're going to play this year is what I mentioned, Castle Party in Poland. There's another festival we got invited to in October, also in Poland, which is called Sound Edit. And we are still getting responses whether we're going to be playing at any of those festivals here in the States this year. So I will definitely post everything on our website, which is deathbyloveband.com, for you guys to check out.
Now, that's what about merch? I saw a couple of T-shirts. What kind of merch are you going to have available, or is available at this time?
Yeah, that all gonna start pretty much on February 20th when the 444 goes on sale. Together with the record, we're gonna be selling T-shirts, and we also plan a couple other gadgets pretty soon. So that's all gonna be available through our website.
Physical CDs? Will you have CDs or just online?
Yes, of course. We do have physical CDs.
Excellent.
I actually maybe I'm gonna show it to a camera here. These are our physical CDs right now. Here we go. Okay, and they are going to be available through Bandcamp.
And any chance for vinyl at all?
We'll see how it sells. If it sells okay, in a couple months, we might print a little batch of analogs just for fun.
And those come with a hologram?
No, for a hologram, you got to come down to the show.
I'm excited about that. I hope that we could do that here in Chicago.
That would be so cool.
I know. How much space do you need to do something like that? What size of a stage do you need?
As much as Inga takes in front of the microphone, because the holographic projector is pretty much like a vertical structure with little propellers that they spin, and each of those blades contains LED lights, and those LED lights blink in like milliseconds, giving you the image, the projection, like suspended in the air. So when Inga was here in Pittsburgh 3 months ago, we recorded her performances. We filmed her performances at the green screen studio. So this way you can take out the background and have just Inga floating in the air, being projected on stage. And, since, as I explained before, it's all electronically based band, so it's easy to put it together.
How did Inga like Pittsburgh?
Oh, she loved it. She loved the bridges. I don't know. I think she has a bridge fetish because she'd love to shoot a bunch of photos on bridges. We had we had a bunch of photo sessions, which turned out pretty cool as well. So obviously, Inga insisted on having some of those pictures being taken on yellow Pittsburgh bridges, especially in the vicinity of Andy Warhol Museum up there.
Yeah. I saw the pictures of you at the museum that brought back memories of when you and I went to the museum.
Yeah, that was a fun day. It was a fun day, and actually, it inspired me to bring Inga back to Andy Warhol.
Yeah,
very cool.
Also about Pittsburgh, now, Max, I got you to watch The Mayor of Kingstown.
Right.
And that's a series on Paramount Plus by Taylor Sheridan, who does Landman and Yellowstone. Peter, I don't know if you knew this. They filmed the last season in Pittsburgh. And
I didn't know that. I do not watch TV shows, honestly. I admit I'm not the guy who would watch TV shows.
I watch a lot of weird things, as you know. You might have got a couple of emails from
I
me
know
today.
I know that.
Max, and you got those emails from me today.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yes.
but no, so I'm watching Mayor of Kingstown, and most of it is supposed to take place in Michigan, in a fictitious town, but they shot it the first 3 seasons in Canada. Well, season 4, I'm like, this has got to be fucking Pittsburgh. There's no city that looks like this. And there is not. This whole country, nothing looks like Pittsburgh. And I looked it up. Of course, the entire final season, the last season 4, was shot in Pittsburgh, and then, you know, with the bridges, you start picking out things like, oh, I know that place. I know that place. I know that.
A little bit of West Virginia looks like Pittsburgh, too, I noticed. But little tiny bits and pieces.
Here's one. Have you been to the Hare Krishna Temple yet in Moundsville?
No, I haven't been there. I've been to a Hare Krishna temple here in Pittsburgh, in Monroeville.
No, in Moundsville, it's only like 45 minutes from you. It's worth the trip. It's in the mountains, and it's the Krishna Palace. It's all gold. It's the palace, the community. There's peacocks and exotic birds everywhere. They've got a nice restaurant and museum. You could tour the palace. It's you know, George Harrison used to hang out there, and I guess I missed him by 5 minutes once. Of course.
Do you have to take off your shoes when you go there?
When you go into the palace, yeah, you got to put you take off your shoes and you put smocks over your feet. I think those are what they're called.
You see, I do not take off my Dr. Martens ever.
Yeah, he's Johnny Depp. He's Johnny Depp from Donnie Brasco. I don't take off my fucking shoes. What, do you got foot odor, Pete?
No, he just got Doc Martens.
It's a part of my personality. Yeah, I go with boots. Everywhere I go with boots.
I think that you can put them over your shoes too. I think I remember that. Actually, yeah, I think you put them over your shoes. It's worth checking out, and they've got a good restaurant, all vegetarian, of course, but it's wonderful. It'd be worth. And I actually, one time I came to see Mace with my girlfriend Heather at the time. This is like 30 years ago when you were playing with ChemLab, and we stayed and rented a cabin at the Krishna Temple.
Oh, cool.
And they came to us, these kids, and they said, "Hey, you want to come to a rave?" I'm like, "What?" I guess the Krishna kids have raves. Could you believe that?
Wow.
Amazing. And the guy,
knew?
he took his shirt off. His whole back was tattooed of a blue elephant. And it's like, whoa, I didn't know that they could do that in that religion.
It's like Amish having a fetish ball.
Right. I'd be down with that.
Rumspringen.
All right, man. I think we got it all. This last song, Tamros, did I say it right?
Tamros, yes.
Okay. Never know. Give us a little bit of background and info on this, the song and the video, then we'll let you go, and then we'll wrap this up, and I'll send you the files. So what's
yeah,
this?
The video is actually for the version of a song that was released on Electronic Savior's compilation album from Metropolis Records.
Oh.
And yes, that is exactly the mix that it's on the video. However, on album 444, we did it in a symphonic type of instrumentation, so it's a little bit different. Either it's like the same song, but different instrumentation. The video for the song, that was my first attempt with AI, where we created Inga on a black horse, because she decided she would love to be on a black horse. So yes, why not? We're going to give you a black horse. We filmed that in the woods close to Warsaw in November. So it was, it's the middle of the fall, so yellow leaves everywhere. That gave it a really cool atmosphere that I very very much dig.
Yeah.
And and I just let Inga go for it, and she did, and that's pretty simple actually thing to shoot. We shot it like with no external lights, just with the daylight. So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it very much, and that was actually the very first time when I held the camera in front of Inga. So that was great.
Fun. Yeah, I like that. I didn't know that was AI. I thought it was real. So
the horse?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, hey,
Awesome. I guess mission accomplished.
Yeah, well, mission accomplished is that fucking space video that's going to come out in a month,
Absolutely,
man.
that was wild.
Wait, can we talk about the jellyfish? That's my favorite.
Yeah,
part here.
right. The jellyfish in the
was
yeah.
so cool.
Jellyfish, and that's hallucination. I don't know if you watched this video.
Did.
We're talking about Cosmic Power, which is going to be the third video from 444 album. We're not showing it today. So, the jellyfish, it's a hallucination. I don't know if you noticed, right before that jellyfish comes out, there are little, like a fairy dust going on in the space station. So, after that, we see those jellyfish floating around in the space, and everybody's happy and dancing, and the pure happiness and joy. What can I say?
I like that you're floating around in space.
Space jellyfish rock.
You're like smiling and having fun.
Space jellyfish
That was,
Dude, because the whole idea of this video was to get the fuck out of the Earth, because Earth is so fucked up right now that the only place where you could actually find joy and peace and happiness would be space, so far away from it, and you got no gravity. How can you not like it?
Exactly.
Oh, that's a wrap. All right, we're going to close with Tamros. Peter, always a pleasure, my friend. Always, man.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Elenika. Thank you, guys. Yeah, totally cool. Thank you very much for listening to my Polish accent for half an hour or 40 minutes.
Love it.
We love it.
And I miss you, man. Hopefully I'll be seeing you soon. All right.
We'll see you.
This is Death by Love.
Take care.
On the MK Ultra Sound Podcast.
Meet DEATH by Love, the visionary project of Polish vocalist Inga Habiba and American music producer Peter Guellard. Their long-awaited debut album, 444, arrives February 20th, released worldwide by Distortion Productions. Step into a world of passion, mythology, and sonic alchemy. DEATH by Love, 444.
Yeah. What a fucking show.
Oh, yeah.
He's always good, isn't he? Alan.
He's awesome.
Ellen.
I mean, he's awesome.
Ellen likes looking at pictures of Peter and I when we were young.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
What? She says, no anal.
Oh, my God.
No.
She actually said that. She goes, you guys, but no anal.
Yeah.
I don't know. What about peeing in public?
Oh, my God. He's on this peeing in public thing again.
We're not as into it as you are.
Who says I'm into it?
Well, obviously you are.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, I just, like, I've never seen anything so absurd as, like, Asian girls peeing in public.
Yes, it's absurd.
Okay, well.
But you like it.
Well, I just like sitting to people like fucking Peter doesn't say anything. It's like I knew he's probably like, what's Alex doing now?
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's the thing. Like our friendship goes so far back.
Alex, I need your address. Alex goes, I need your address. I'm an Asian girl ready to pee on your front yard.
There you go.
Thank you.
That's what you can send him.
That's what Alex sent him.
I'm sure he would love that.
You know, I think that Peter and I have been friends for so long. I don't think anything I could do could ever shock him at this point. Really, that's how long we've known each other.
He's been outshocked over the years.
Wow.
He's been way outshocked.
I mean,
that's a term.
I've seen them like him in so many different like, not just venues but band lineups and playing with like I saw him with Chemlab and Guar.
Okay,
that was a good. I think it was his
that's
birthday.
A nice mix.
On his birthday, they played outside. It was raining at some tent, and it was Chemlab and then Guar. And I remember that's when Ron Marks from Celtic Frost and now Subsonic was playing with them, and that's how I became friends with Ron. So it's just amazing, like, connect the dots.
Yeah.
And that's the thing I love about this industry is, and especially thanks to the internet, being able to stay in touch and Peter is definitely, like I said, ahead of the curve when it comes to technology. It just amazes me. The hologram thing excites me.
Yeah.
Totally. But I mean, you guys go so far back. You guys were in touch by old school letters, mails, cards back in the day before, and phone calls before.
When I moved,
internet thing, you guys are that long friends. I mean,
when I moved to Indianapolis, and there was no internet. Okay.
Yeah.
I moved it, and then fucking phone bills were outrageous, right? Yeah. Phone bills were like, as much as my rent back in the day. But Peter had played a show in Cleveland and met this band, Mr. Presto from Indianapolis. He connected us. They became friends of mine. They played like 3 or 4 gigs for me. They actually worked on the magazine, like Renee and her husband. They wrote articles. I worked with their engineer, Charles, for years. And that's the thing. It's networking. And you know that you've seen me do it.
Right.
Networking is what this is all about. And I left Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh never left me. And I fucking love that town. I miss it. Hey, it's time to play the game.
Their 100-city tour has met with controversy reminiscent of the 60s.
Well, it might be the devil, or it might be the Lord, but you gotta have to serve somebody.
There were picket lines in Nashville, a record-breaking protest in Little Rock, a standing-room-only city council meeting in Corpus Christi, and headlines all over the country: Minneapolis, Dubuque, Chattanooga, and Bismarck, North Dakota. The protesters are mainly religious groups who have been trying unsuccessfully to get KISS concerts stopped because, they say, KISS promotes the worship of Satan.
This is one of the ways that the enemy is coming in to try to engulf the minds of these teenagers and win them over.
That's memories. I remember, Jesus, Satanic Panic. And when I talked to Thomas Thorne, were you on that show?
Yes, I was. Yes, I was.
And when I said like Satanic Panic was funny, he's like, not for me, it wasn't.
I have a Satanic Panic. I have a Satanic Panic book I need to give you. I have it somewhere in my archives. It needs to go in your shelf.
Gracias. All right, Ellen, let's start with you.
You ready?
Ellen the Felon.
Let's see if you know this one. What did Paul Stanley buy Gene Simmons for his 49th birthday?
Oh, God. A hooker.
An Asian girl pissing in the front yard.
No. What did he get him for his birthday? Wow. What do you give a man who doesn't have enough? A jacket?
A Lincoln Navigator.
No shit.
I thought it was a vehicle. I didn't know it was Lincoln Navigator. See, I was closer than you.
It's a good friend.
Yeah.
2 Jews.
Next. Name one song that appeared on Kiss 1973 demo tape.
Oh, Deuce. Well, the other ones.
The others are Watching You, Black Diamond, Cold Gin. Give me one more, Alex.
Nothing to lose?
Strutter.
All right, Alan.
Name one artist to record Hide Your Heart besides Kiss.
Molly Hatchet, Ace Frehley, Robin something, and Bonnie Tyler.
Damn, he got two of all those.
Damn.
Robin what?
Ace and Bonnie.
What's that?
Ace and Bonnie both recorded it.
Yeah, Molly Hatchet did too.
Doesn't have that on here. It just has
Oh,
Ace
just
and
those
Bonnie.
Two? Yep. Oh yeah, Robin Fleck did it. Yeah, and Bonnie Tyler.
What role did Gene Simmons play in the movie Red Surf?
Oh, he played a Vietnam vet mechanic. Oh. Why do I know that?
I don't know.
You know that back then I would like go to the video store and anything that he was in I would rent it, no matter how bad it was. And like,
the spider one was one of the best. The robot
with Tom Selleck.
Yeah, the robot spider thing.
Yeah, that was his first Runaway.
That was one of my.
No, Wanted Dead or Alive was good with Rutger Hauer. He played the terrorist. He was really good.
He was good in that one. Yeah,
really good. Well, he looked it, and the one he played the hermaphrodite was just embarrassing.
But you watched all of them.
Yeah, well, I had to see his tits. He's like, I'm better than you. I'm man and woman. And when in the interview, he's like, I got to stick my tongue down Vanity's throat. Of course you had to say that. You didn't talk about you sang a song called It Takes a Man Like Me to Be a Woman Like Me. Oh, yeah.